Alright guys, I noticed a few confusion points on this yesterday, so I want to clear everything up. I appreciated when people drew like a little line going down the equation, remembering that you cannot pass this without having consequences. But just to analyze what's going on, I see a negative 3x. I also notice a negative 7. I also notice a negative x and a negative 8. And then on the other side, I see an 88 that's positive. So I am going to recognize that I'm going to have to do some distributive property in order to get the negative 7 incorporated into the other two. So I have negative 3 is not going to move anywhere, but since negative 7 is just outside of the parentheses, I have to distribute him. So negative 7 times negative x. Now you have to remember that a negative times a negative is a positive. So negative 7 times negative x is positive 7x. Alright? A negative 7 times a negative 8 is a positive 56, which is equal to 88. Alright? I now have to incorporate anything that looks alike. And I notice that I have an x and an x and a number. And a number. Alright? Notice that this number's on the other side of the wall, so I'll have to deal with that later, but I can combine the two x's. So negative 3 plus 7x. Now change your mindset, because you were just multiplying a negative times a negative as a positive. Here, a negative adding a positive makes, that's why we talk about the story of zombies and giants. If I have 3 zombies and 7 giants, I'm going to have 4 giants left over with 56, which is equal to 88. Alright, I have to get rid of 56. So 4x is equal to, that's a negative, so I'm going to have to subtract from a positive, which is 32. Alright, let's separate. 4x is equal to 16. No, not 16. How about 8? Alright, here's another one. So I have a equation. I notice I have a negative 4x. I have a 4. A positive 4. I have a negative x and a positive 9. And on the other side, I have a positive 100. Alright, let's go ahead and create our wall so that we don't cross it. Alright, I'm going to have to distribute the 4 to the parentheses using distributive property. So I got negative 4x plus a positive 4 times a negative. A positive times a negative is a negative. So instead of writing an addition sign, I can just go ahead and write a subtraction sign. So negative 4x would be what happens when I multiply positive 4 times negative x. And then positive 4 times positive 9 is a positive 36 is equal to 100. Alright, so I got negative 4x, negative 4x minus 4x plus 36 equals 100. Let's deal with the two x's. That would probably be equal to negative 8x, because zombies plus zombies equals more zombies. Alright, let's get rid of this negative 36. Let's see, negative 8x is equal to, what is that, 63? No, 64. Alright, I'm going to have to divide by a negative 8. Negative 8. Negative 8. Now the x is all by itself, positive and everything. And 64 divided by a negative 8 makes it negative, but a negative 8. Alright, good luck.